This is Maria Scarlata. Good morning, everybody. And I'm gonna do a video CLIL lesson. The school subject is geography, and the topic is the USA. First of all, I'm gonna ask my students to read a text about the USA, and to read it carefully and silently. And this is the text. And underline the main features, the main characteristics, for example, rivers, lakes, mountain ranges, the highest peak, whatever they think that it's interesting, the capital, main cities. I'll continue asking my students to watch a video presentation of the USA from YouTube and to listen to it carefully, very carefully, trying to understand the global meaning of this video presentation and which are the main mountain ranges, which are the longest rivers, the largest lakes, which is the capital of the USA, etc. Let's start the video.
Physical features are located in the United States. The United States is very large and has a variety of landscapes, has Canada to the north and Mexico to the south.
Then I asked my students to create a map, a geographic map, drawing it. And these are the results. Okay, this is the first one. I'll show some of them. This is the second, nicest. This is another one. Quindi, drawing these maps, they are forced to notice, for example, the Appalachian Mountains in the east, the Rocky Mountains in the west. They draw the rivers, Mississippi, Missouri, Colorado, which is the capital over here, and on this coast, and on the west coast, San Francisco, Los Angeles. So they are finding the most important features, geographical features of the USA by drawing these maps. Next step, I'm gonna ask my students to create a mind map at home, and these are the results. Let's take a look. Yes, this is one. This is another. Very nice. Okay. Many different products. And now I'm gonna ask my students to pick their phones out of their rucksacks and turn them on, of course, and surf the net, doing a research always about this topic, the USA, typing the questions. Which is the capital of USA, for example? Which are the longest rivers? Typing these questions and discovering the answers and taking notes of them, because at the end of this lesson they are gonna be able to talk, to make questions and answer them, and at the end to talk to me about USA. So their phones out and searching the net. This is called Bring Your Own Device, and which is a new strategy, new teaching strategy that I learned from this course, CLIL Evo 2017. Okay, now I'm gonna ask my students to write down some questions, about 10 questions, I think, yes. 10 questions about this topic, the USA, and working in pairs, in groups of 2. And of course, question and the answer. 10 questions and 10 answers. Of course, I'll pass through desks, checking their pronunciation, if it's correct, of course, and listening to them, revising their incorrect pronunciation. Okay, now the last two steps. First of all, I'm gonna ask my students to ask questions loudly this time, and the others have to listen to them. Questions, of course, such as which is the capital of the USA? And the other, okay, it's Washington. Which is its longest river? Its longest rivers? Okay, Mississippi and Missouri. Which is the highest peak of the USA? Mount McKinley in Alaska. Like this, 10 questions, two for each student. And at the end of this lesson about USA, geography lesson, CLIL geography lesson in English, totally in English, I'll ask my students to talk to me and to the other classmates about USA. For example, the USA is situated on the continent of North America, between Canada to the north and the Republic of Mexico to the south. It's got 4 time zones. For example, when it is 9 p.m. in New York, it's 6 p.m. in San Francisco. It's got a great geographical and climatic variety, from the frozen Alaska, for example, to the sunny Hawaii. Its longest rivers are Mississippi and Missouri. Its largest lakes are Lake Superior,